welcome back to the world of Fandom Fight. I am your host, the King Caleb Coho, and tonight we are kicking off the Fandom Fight Teams Summer Series. We have the 3 seed taking on the 6 seed. It is going to be a great match. Team 80's making their return to the Fandom Ring against arguably the frontrunners for Comeback Team of the Year, the Neighborhood Watch Alliance. This is going to be a really, really good match, and I cannot wait to see what these two do. Of course, Team 80's representatives of House Night Fury now, big storyline developments, and of course the Neighborhood Watch Alliance back in after the victory over Toon Squad, and I am sure they're itching to win this one, and hopefully Blockbuster wins. I think they want the rematch. But with that, we'll go ahead and we'll throw it into some promos and hear what they have to say right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fandom Fight Summer Series Teams Tournament has begun, and I bring you Team 80's, the movie Warzone champion Jeremy Adams, Sandy the Sandman Robinson. They might be the movie Warzone tag team champions by the time this episode airs. And goddammit, they want more gold. They want more gold. They are hungry. And unfortunately, the Neighborhood Watch Alliance, you're going to have to watch out for yourselves, because when these boys are hungry, you guys are in trouble. Ain't that right, boys?
It sure is. And I can speak for myself. I'm particularly hungry right now because the last time I played in Fandom was one of the most embarrassing humiliations of my life. So, you know, I'm back. I want to wash the taste out of my mouth with that and get back to doing what I know I can do in Fandom. And unlike that match, I have one of the greatest Fandom geek players of all time as my team partner. And, you know, that gives me a lot of confidence. So I'm feeling good for this match.
I am also feeling good about this match. Whether or not we win or not, I'm feeling good. I'm going to give Richard and Jay all the props that they deserve. They're both great competitors. But both of us have reached the top, just to get knocked down by another person that is that is on this call, but not on the feed.
Sure is.
And if we're talking about the greatest of all time, that's who we're talking about when we do that. So we're just here. We're here. We're gonna play. We're gonna play to the best of our abilities. And you know, I said it before in another match in Warzone, I don't care. And I said this at the beginning of the summer series for singles tournaments. I don't care. I just want the belts. I've gotten to the point where I am at Ben Bateman and Andrew Guy's level. I just want the belts. That's all I want. I want it, and we can get them. We just have to put aside the noise and the minutia and just answer as many questions as possible. And hopefully that's more than the other team. So here it comes.
Yeah, and Jay and Richard, great guys. We're honored to be playing you, and let's just have a great match.
Positivity, confidence, victory.
So we're back at it. NWA is here after that decent win over Toon Squad. Fellas, I just have one quick question for you. Jeremy, Sandy, you let this chattering animal speak for you? This is who you've got? You've got Nico Suave Rigoli. I love the kid, but all he does is talk. He picked y'all up so he could have a winning team in his faction. That man barely deserves a faction. I could run a faction better than him, but we're not here to talk about that right now. Sandy, Jeremy, I love the hell out of you. This is going to be a great game. Sandy, you know I've wanted a rematch against you for the longest time, and this is what it's going to have to be. Mr. Carefree, how you feeling about tonight's match?
Oh, it's going to be fun. I mean, what can I say? Sandy and Jeremy are beasts in this league. We're going to do our best. We got a mountain to climb, but we are not afraid. NWA is here. We're going to have fun doing what we do. And, you know, I can see why Nico is affiliated with Team 80's, because he gets, 80% of his questions wrong? So, I think we got this. We're going to have fun doing what we do.
Oh, nothing but love and respect to you, Jeremy, Sandy. Nico's here too, I guess.
NWA bringing the heat out of those promos. Wow. Jay calling for a faction? I don't know, I guess. But, you know, Nico's got his, and he's got Team 80's on his side, and that is a lot of firepower to have on your side. So we'll see how this goes between the two. We'll get right into proper introductions and get this show right underway. Introducing first, they are the number 6 seed of the team's tournament, coming in with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat. They are the Arsonist, Jay Burns, and Mr. Carefree, Richard Schwartz. the Neighborhood Watch Alliance. And their opponents, coming to the ring with a record of 2 wins and 1 defeat, representing House Night Fury. They are the movie Warzone singles champion of the world, the Atom, Jeremy Adams, and Sandy, the Sandman Robinson, Team 80. All right, gentlemen, you've all been here before. Round number 1 works like this. You are each playing individually for your team, as you will get 10 questions worth 1 point apiece. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match, and a challenge rule. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question and get into the very exclusive Round 1 club, which one person on this call is already in. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
Yeah,
No, let's do it.
Let Nico run a faction.
All right,
He's a great
Power of the
faction
draft
runner.
compels me.
Your first question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Middle Earth. Where do Aragorn and company meet up with Merry and Pippin at the outset of The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King? Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. One of the most winningest films in Oscar history, and a film that I still have not seen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
That is NWA's first repeat right out the gate. Middle Earth. Where do Aragorn and company meet up with Merry and Pippin at the start of The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King? That question still haunts me this day. Henry Sanchez will get that rematch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go ahead and we'll start with Richard.
The 2 towers?
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
Is it the Prancing Pony?
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jay.
Or thank.
That is also incorrect. Sandy.
Isengard.
Isengard is correct, and
Or-
Aiden is on the board.
Orthanc is also correct.
Okay.
um,
NWA.
Yeah, I think so.
Orthanc
Thank-
is the name of the tower within the city of Isengard. So
Thank you, resident Hobbit. I am correct. Jay Burns does get the point on that as well. All right, your next question is in the category of Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious. What is the name of Dom's son in The Fate of the Furious? This movie is one that I saw 3 times in the theaters, not of my own volition. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
Veto.
That is incorrect. We will go to Sandy.
Brian.
That is correct. We will go to Richard.
Brian.
That is correct. And Jeremy.
Brian.
That is correct. And 80's maintains that 1-point lead. Your third question comes in the newly minted category of Jurassic Park. And your question is thus. What is the name of the computer expert played by Wayne Knight in Jurassic Park? Jurassic Park is a category that Kane McMillan fought so strongly for, and the world said, all right, that's fine. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Richard.
I said Terry.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
Dennis Nedry.
That is correct. We will go to Jay.
Dennis Nedry.
That is correct. And we'll go to Sandy.
Dennis Nedry.
That is correct. Increasing their lead. Your fourth question of the round comes in the category of fandom quotes. Fandom quotes. In what DC film would you hear the line, "This is why Superman works alone"? This is a line in a DC film. Kind of like this.
Oh, shit.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. Alright, that is 80's first repeat. In fandom quotes, in what DC film would you hear the line, This is why Superman works alone. I am working alone today. Again, not of my own total volition, but it is going to be a lot of fun. Kane, if you want to know where Kane is, you can go back and watch the premiere of Your List Sucks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cinematic universe connectivity. Pens down. We will start with Sandy.
Is it Batman and Robin?
That is correct. We will go to Richard.
I said Superman 3.
Incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
I said Batman Forever. Damn it.
Ooh, one off. And Jay.
I had not that.
Ooh, Sandy, the only one picking up the point on that one. All right, your fifth question comes in the category of Worlds DC, formerly the DCEU. What last name does Wonder Woman use in the Worlds of DC franchise? It was my favorite film in this franchise, and then a certain little film that I still can't ask questions about is still not out yet.
Avengers Endgame?
That too. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Jay Burns.
Prince.
That is correct. We will go to Jeremy.
Prince.
That is correct. We will go to Richard.
Prince.
That is correct. And Sandy.
Prince.
Clean sweep on that one. All right, your sixth question of the round comes in the category of Disney animation. Disney animation. What is the name of the island that Moana and Maui are traveling to return the heart in Moana? Take a guess as to who wrote this question. But, it's a good one. It's a good one nonetheless. Good movie. And of course, I have to worship at the altar of Lin-Manuel Miranda whenever I can. The man is a genius. Thank you for giving us Hamilton. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pen down. We will start with Richard.
Powell? I don't know.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Sandy.
I also don't know, but I said Heartburn Island.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
I know it's wrong. I said Tahiti.
Oh, so close. And we'll go to
Yeah.
Jay.
Tafiti.
Yeah.
Fiji is correct. Jay pulling it closer.
As my joke answer, I was going to say Detroit. But
With Andy's answer, there will be no perfect rounds. This game is moving to question number 7, which comes in the category of Marvel, films outside the MCU. What Spidey villain serves as Kingpin's muscle and accompanies him to visit Doc Ock after she's robbed by Miles and Peter in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Can you repeat that? Because
Yeah,
everything
technical.
you said at the beginning was not.
I will do that again.
repeat.
I will do it again. What Spidey villain serves as Kingpin's muscle and accompanies him to visit Doc Ock after she's robbed by Miles and Peter in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? This is a phenomenal film, and this character is really cool. I like it.
Now watch. He's gonna say, "I need this done in 24 hours."
I love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Richard.
I couldn't think of the dude's name, so I just put the Prowler.
That's incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
Scorpion.
That is also incorrect. We'll go to Jay.
Tombstone.
That is correct. And Sandy.
I had nothing.
That was
Jay,
Tombstone.
once
I
again,
just couldn't think of the name.
Yeah.
Good job, Jay. Oh,
Jay pulling it in within 1 as we get into the 8th question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Okay, well this was fun.
Name one of the 2 composers who composed the score for Constantine. Ooh, pretty underrated. Pretty underrated. Not a bad movie. All right. Still haven't seen the TV show. A lot of people love that version more. We'll go 5,
It's good. Man.
4, 3.
At least I got somebody who was actually British to play Constantine.
1. You're not wrong. Pens down. We'll go ahead and we'll start with Sandy.
I said Howard Shore, but I know it's wrong.
Correct. We'll go to Richard.
I said James Horner.
That is also incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
James Newton Howard.
That's also incorrect. And Jay,
I don't know, man. Marco Beltrami.
that is also incorrect. All would have been great choices. We would have accepted either Brian Tyler or Klaus Badelt.
Okay.
I know one of those names.
Klaus
Oh.
Badelt did Pirates?
Pirates won. Pirates won.
Yeah.
All right, your penultimate question of the round comes in the category of Star Wars, a galaxy far, far away. What is the name of the bounty hunter that Leia is disguised as when she infiltrates Jabba's palace in Return of the Jedi? If Cody were here, he'd ask me if this is the one with the phasers, and I would jokingly say yes. This is gonna be 5, 4, 3.
Spelling's not really that.
We'll be lenient. 1. Hands down. We will go ahead. We will start with Mr. Jay Burns.
I got it wrong. I said Orson.
That is incorrect. We'll go to Jeremy.
I don't even have a guess.
We will go to Richard.
I said Guido.
That is incorrect. And Sandy.
It's Bosch.
That is correct. And with that, Sandy increases the lead as we
Good
get
pull,
to the
Sandy.
final question, which comes in the category of Wizarding World. Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry reveals the Horcrux they got was fake and contains a message from a mysterious individual with what 3 initials? Bit of a mouthful, but that is the Half-Blood Prince is alright. I know a lot of people love it. I think it's... I didn't love the Harry Potter franchise as much as everyone, but it's a good franchise. With 3 really good movies. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Richard.
RMB.
Sorry, I said that one more time. RMB? That is incorrect.
MB.
RMB is incorrect. We will go to Jeremy.
R-A-B.
RAB is correct for a point. We will go to Sandy.
Regulus Artuos Black.
Yeah, for a point. And Jay.
Regulus Arcturus Black. R.A.B.
Oh,
That is correct. And with that, at the end of round number 1, Team 80's holds the lead with 11. NWA hot on their tails with 8. But anything can happen as we get into round number 2, which is the wheel round. It works like this.
sorry,
I'm going
Jay.
to bring up the lovely wheel from wheeldecide.com. If you like the category land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can go to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1 point. If you don't like the category you land on at all, you are allowed to respin, but you are stuck with whatever you land on the second time. You cannot spin off the opponent's choice. And as I bring up the lovely wheel, 80's, you're in the lead. Your categories on the wheel tonight are Rocky, Fandom Oscars, Wizarding World, Star Wars, DreamWorks, Marvel, DC, and Disney live action. Would you like to go first or defer to the NWA?
I kind of want to go first this time.
All right, let's do it.
All right. You'll be going first. I will spin your wheel for you. And your spin is away. And it lands on Marvel. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
It's pretty broad. I'm not really scared of anything on the wheel if you want to spin again.
Yeah, it's not that great for me, so it's up to you.
Yeah, let's go again.
All right. You're stuck with whatever you land on this time. The powerful spin lands on the category of opponent's choice. NWA, what are we getting?
Okay, Jay.
That's okay.
All right.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was going to ask if he could pull the list up one more time. I didn't hear a single word he said.
The categories, once again, are Rocky, Fandom Oscars, Wizarding World, Star Wars, DreamWorks Animation, Marvel, DC, and Disney live action.
So I'm thinking either Marvel or DreamWorks, Richard.
All right, I was thinking Marvel or Disney live action because Disney live action can go back pretty far back, besides the current stuff.
That's true. So
But-
I mean, I'll leave it up to you.
I'll go with whatever you decide. Because I just messed up that Harry Potter question. I'm so pissed.
All right, you know what? Let's give him Marvel.
Marvel.
Okay.
All right, Marvel is the category of questions you'll be getting.
You got this, guys. You got this.
All right, your questions coming in the category of Marvel. Team 80's, your first question in the category of Marvel. What is the name of the super superhero played by Nicolas Cage in Kick-Ass?
Big Daddy.
Yep.
Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question in the category of Marvel. Who provides the voice of Spider-Gwen in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Haley Steinfeld. Final answer.
Final answer.
2 more points. Your third question. What is the full name of the arms dealer who creates the Sentinels in X-Men Days of Future Past?
I think it's Tolliver Trask.
Tolliver Trask or Bolivar Trask?
Oliver Trask, thank you.
Yeah. Bolivar Trask. Final answer.
2 more points. Your
Sorry, stupid.
Oh,
penultimate,
Teamwork.
penultimate question of round number 2 in Marvel. What real-life political figure do we see Valentine have a meeting with in Kingsman: The Secret Service?
Shit. Frick, it's so
Want to go multiple on this one?
yeah, let's go multiple choice,
All right.
please.
All right, your options are A, Barack Obama, B, Vladimir Putin, C, Justin Theroux, or D, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's
Was it?
Barack Obama.
Yeah. Barack Obama.
Barack Obama, final answer.
That is correct for another point. And your final question in the category of Marvel. How many X-Men films have been directed by Bryan Singer?
4.
4 is correct.
4.
Final
Final
answer.
answer.
That is correct for 2 more points and a 5 for 5 in round number 2, putting their
Very
score
nice.
up to 20. All right, NWA, you're going to get a chance to spin the wheel as we bring it back.
Gave us Disney live action, probably would have been 10.
Yeah, the moment that Disney live action came up as a possibility, I was like, uh-oh. All right, NWA, your chance at the wheel is away, and it lands on Spinner's Choice.
We'll take Wizarding World.
Wizarding World.
All right, Wizarding World, no hesitation on that one. Your first question, round 2, category Wizarding World. How many Wizarding World films have been directed by David Yates?
I have 6 in my head. Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, Deathly Hallows Part 2, Fantastic Beasts, and Crimes of Grindelwald.
Did he do Order of the Phoenix?
Yes, that'll be 6.
So we'll go with 6.
6 final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question in the Wizarding World. In what film do Harry and Cho Chang begin dating?
That'll be Order of the Phoenix, right?
I know he snogs her under a mistletoe.
I think it's Order of the Phoenix, but
yeah. Let's go Order of the Phoenix. Final answer.
2 more points. Your third question in the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, R.A.B. is revealed to be who?
Regulus Arcturus Black. Arcturus Black.
2 points. 2 points.
Wow.
That's why when you said the answer, I was like, uh-oh. All right, your fourth question in the Wizarding World. What creature injures Jacob's neck in Fantastic Beasts, and where to find them?
ooh.
You want to go multiple on this, Rich?
Trying to think. Yes, I want to go multiple.
All right, we're gonna go multiple choice.
Your options are A, Murtlap, B, Niffler, C, Bowtruckle, or D, Nundus.
I know what it's not.
I know it's not a bull truckle.
It's not a Niffler.
Do we get a free repeat of the options?
You do. Is it A, Murtlap,
Okay.
B, Niffler, C, Bowtruckle, D, Nundus?
I'm thinking it's A.
Then go for it.
All right. A final answer.
That's correct for another point. And your final question in the Wizarding World. On what birthday does Dobby first visit Harry?
Oh, how old he was on his birthday?
Yeah, which of Harry's birthdays?
Oh, it'll be the Chamber of Secrets, so he was 12.
Yeah.
12, final answer.
12, yeah.
2 points. There you go. All right, so at the end of round number 2, the Team 80s are still in the lead with 20, but NWA closing the gap with 17. It's only a 3-point lead for 80s as we get into fittingly round number 3. It works like this. This is the betting round. We are going to give you a category. You are going to tell us which person on your team is taking the question and how many points they'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. Should you get the question correct, you will gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose those points. If you bet 0, we ask you play along for stats purposes. Whoever takes the first question cannot answer the second. When we get to the third question, you can redistribute who takes 3 and 4, and you can confer on the 5th and final question. Any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
We're good.
Can I have a faction?
We'll talk about it later. Your first category that you can bet points on is Marvel, non-MCU. Who will be taking it? How many points?
You want me to take it, Jay?
Sure. You feel a little more comfortable with it?
Yeah. Is there? Do you have a certain point you want me to bet?
No, I'm cool with you taking this one. My only hope is it's not scores and soundtracks or directors and composers next.
Guys, which of you feels
well.
like you would do better in Marvel?
I'm thinking you take this, Sandy.
Yeah, I'll agree to that.
Okay, so it's Sandy and Richard. How many points are you betting?
Do we confer on the point betting?
You can before you decide like who takes it, but once you have it locked in,
Oh,
you
okay.
can then we
Okay.
split. But, yeah. All right, we'll go to Richard. How many points are you betting?
Taking a gamble, Jay. I'm saying 2.
That's all right.
Sandy, how many points are you betting?
I am going to say 1.
All right, your question in the category of Marvel. Who directed Punisher Warzone?
Oh.
I know your feeling.
Bit of a toughie. Bit of a toughie indeed.
Not for me.
Right?
Sandy, maybe wishing you took this one instead. We'll see.
You never know.
Oh, no. I know.
We will go
I'm saying you never know what it's going to be, what the question's going to be.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Richard.
I said Stephen Norrington. I'm wrong.
Incorrect. We will go to Sandy.
Gary Busey.
Lexi Alexander.
Lexi
Incorrect.
Alexander.
Lexi Alexander.
Been
Sorry,
on
Alexander.
been on Schmoes now.
It is now 80 still in lead, 18, NWA 15, Jeremy
19.
and-
19. But
19.
Sandy only bet 1.
Yeah.
Right, you're right, 19. Thank you for the correction. All right, 19 to 15, 4-point lead for 80s. And now Jeremy and Jay, you have to take this question, which is in the category of Studio Ghibli. How many points would you like to bet on Studio Ghibli?
But now we can actually talk about point betting, right? Because
I don't think so.
Or does it have to be done before I or
Kind of
whoever?
done before. It's kind of a gray area. We should
Yeah,
probably
okay.
figure that out at the next.
I'm gonna bet 1.
Okay.
And Jay, how many points you betting?
I'm going big, dude. I'm going 2.
All right. Your question in the category of Studio Ghibli. The Wind Rises sees the story of a fighter pilot developer during what war? Studio is in a lot of people's minds this year's kaiju. Is it the front runner to leave? Most likely. We'll see.
Can't go fast enough.
I just fucked this up for us.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jay.
World War II.
That is correct for 2 points. And 80s.
World War II.
Correct for a point. It is now 20 to 17. We have just recovered all the points, and we're back at where we started. You can now redistribute who will be taking questions 3 and 4, and the category for question number 3 is DreamWorks Animation.
How do you feel on DreamWorks, Sandy?
Depends on the movies.
Jay, I'll take it.
You sure?
I'd say 1.
Are you good with DreamWorks?
Yeah, I was thinking Jeremy should take it.
I'm
Yeah.
better at Pixar than I am DreamWorks.
Yeah. So I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
All right, so Richard and Jeremy are taking this one, right?
We'll take it for 1 point.
All right, A is going 1. Richard, how many points do you want to bet on DreamWorks Animation?
I'm also going for 1.
All right, 1 point all the way around. Your question in the category of DreamWorks Animation. What kind of dessert does Hammy the Squirrel love in Over the Hedge? Very memorable character. Otherwise, we could get them.
You said dessert?
In other news, it is raining outside, and it looks like a summer storm because it looks very gold yellow out there. And you
Dude,
can
we
tell it's
must-
summer rain.
We must live in the same temperate zone because it is raining here too. What the sun?
I'm sure we got it from you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Richard.
Is it cake?
That is incorrect. We will go to Jeremy.
I don't remember. I said cupcake.
That is also incorrect. Looking for cookie. Hammy like a cookie.
Oh.
Is 16-19. Sandy and Jay, you'll be taking the next question, which comes in the category of Disney live action. How many points would you like to bet on Disney live action?
Is this the final question of this round?
Question 4 of the round? Question
Okay.
4 or 5 for the
There's
round?
one more.
All right, so
Jay, do what you gotta do.
You can do 0 or you can do 1, Zandy. It's up to you. Oh, sorry.
yeah,
I don't think we were supposed to confer. I'm sorry.
You're good. All right, we will go to Sandy. How many points are you betting?
I am gonna bet 0.
And Jay.
All right, I just made or broke this. I'm going to. I'm hoping it's a fucking Pirates question.
Question in the category of Disney live action. What was Disney's first live action remake of an animated film? Just need the name of the film remade. We'll go
Regardless of what happens, this has been a fun match.
4,
It really has.
Great match, guys.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Sandy.
I said Cinderella.
Oh.
And Jay.
101 Dalmatians.
And your winner, advancing to the semifinals, Team 80.
We didn't have to go to the last one?
No, they
I
don't
bet-
have the points.
I bet 2
Oh.
points.
You got it wrong.
No, you got it right.
It's
What is
101
it?
Dalmatians.
The answer is The Jungle Book in 1994.
Ah.
1994
Oh
is
my
The
God.
Jungle Book.
What?
What a match. That one came down very close to the end. Fantastic match from both teams. A really strong performance on both sides. We'll go ahead and get into some post-match interviews, starting with the winner, Team 80's. You are now 3-1, advancing to the semifinals of the Summer Series tournament. How do you guys feel?
That was it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a really good match. Thank you, guys. Great performance from our co-players today. I knew it would be. Yeah, it's just awesome to play great competitors like this. We had fun. I'm a little annoyed. I forgot about the Jungle Book. That was dumb. But no, we answered some good stuff tonight. You know, we killed Marvel, which is the first time we've had a category like that. So that was great. Yeah, it was an awesome match. And after, like I said, my last match in Fandom, I feel energized myself, and yeah, we're just ready. We're ready to take on who's next. And Team 80's going for another, going to win another series here. So it's what we do.
I'm just happy that I played really well in round 1, which has been an Achilles heel. I usually don't get even warmed up until question 5, apparently. But you know what? Jeremy and I together once again. I hated to do what I did to Richard and to Jay, but making it sound like we weren't good at Marvel was sort of us being a dick about it. But Richard and Jay, you guys are awesome. I wouldn't have any problem whatsoever playing you guys ever again, because you guys are too scary when you guys get rolling, especially when you get a category like Harry Potter. So that's just nutsoid. But yeah, the simplest answer I can give you, Caleb, is who's next?
And well, if I may, I just want to give props to the Neighborhood Watch Alliance as well. They always bring it.
Yeah.
But you can't mess with a hungry Team 80s, because when they put their mind to something, they work hard for it until they finally have it, and they want gold. Jeremy already has one belt, and again, by the time this airs, they might already have the movie Warzone tag belts. They're going for belt number 2/3, depending on how things play out in a future taping.
And I just want to say thanks to Nico. He's a great manager, and he is helping us get our movie. So no one can take that away. And we're really glad to be in House Night Fury.
Thank you.
Absolutely. But as you said, Sandy, who's next? I can give you a bit of a question on that. Who would you rather play? Would you rather play the team that just came off of a title match appearance with the Arkham Knights? That is the rookie team of the year frontrunners, Ragnarok, Cody Newberry, Kane McMillan, or would you like the 1-1 blockbuster video, Desire Montenegro and Mike Hanley? Those are your options. Who would you guys rather play?
Both would be good matches, but I think I can speak for both of us and say blockbuster, can't I?
You can. The simplest answer is I don't care. I don't care who it is. I really don't. You could line up 20 more opponents in front of us. I don't care. We're coming for the belts, and we're going to be wearing them. So that's just the way it is.
Jeremy would personally prefer Blockbuster simply because they know that they can beat Blockbuster. It's happened in the past, and it can certainly happen in the future. Speaking for myself, I
like messing with Nazario and Mike. It's fun.
But speaking for myself, I wouldn't mind seeing Cody Newberry get humbled a little bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But congratulations on your win. Congratulations on making it to the semifinals of this one. And we will see you guys in the next round. We'll go ahead. We'll throw it over to our unfortunate loser to say, Jay, Richard, you played a really hell of a game. Disney is your kryptonite when it comes to round 3. I don't know what it is. Live action, animated, it always comes down to the last Disney question, and it just doesn't usually go your way. How do you guys feel about your performance here today?
I kind of blew this game for us. I'm feeling really bad right now. I should have gotten the RAB. I can't believe I was so confident with RMB. I was thinking Robert Michael Burnett. God damn it! Now I just realized why I said RMB. Robert Meyer Burnett.
And just to keep you there for a second, Richard, it's Robert Meyer Burnett.
I said Robert Meyer Burnett. I said really quick. I did say that, but no, I cost this. I shouldn't have bet 2 points on Marvel with 3 points. I'm fairly decent. Just happened to get one. I mean, we played a hell of a game still. Jay certainly carried us in round 1. We both kicked butt in round 2. It just, round 3 is always the one where Tim missed for us, and it turns out to be miss. Jay, what do you guys say?
First and foremost, Nico Suave Rigoli, you have 2 very good competitors on your hands. They can speak for themselves. You don't need to interrupt or talk over them. That's not what good management does. I appreciate you, brother, but no, just shh. Let your team talk for themselves. Second off, I'm not too worried about this because, look, this is the last match that I played against Sandy, as everybody knows, because I continuously bring it up. I scored 0 points in the first round. Guess what I didn't do this time? I didn't score 0 points in the first round. I think that if me and Sandy played one-on-one, it would be a hell of a match. I can't wait to see that happen. Jeremy, I love you, brother. You're smart as hell, and I thought you had my back with that 101 Dalmatians. I appreciate you for that. Round 2 wasn't even me. Round 2 was a majority of Richard. I went with him on that. Granted, I don't care about your round 1 performance, brother. You stayed in it. You got your head back in the game, and we brought it to round 3. Live action Disney, because I know Coho wrote this match. I was hoping it would be a Pirates of the Caribbean thing just because it's a fucking trope at this point. But yeah, it sucks when that happens. But this is how a team acts in a loss. And this is the response that you can expect from an individual who runs a faction. Now give me my motherfucking faction so we can have a fucking faction war. You don't want that. The only faction I'm not worried about playing against is the fucking Fellowship. And even then, I'm not too worried about all that. We got a long road to go, but you know what? It takes a couple of you gotta one step at a time. one step at a time. And we'll be back. You'll see us again. And Blockbuster Video, we're coming for you too, man. We need that NWA Blockbuster Video 2, the rewinding. It's gonna fucking happen.
It's
All
okay,
right.
Blockbuster. We'll see you in the losers bracket.
All right. Well, with that, it sounds like they want Blockbuster. It sounds like both teams want Blockbuster. We'll have to see what happens in their match coming up next week. But with that, this has been a really hell of a match. A great way to kick it off. Two really great teams going head-to-head. It was really, really close and really intense the entire time. It just didn't quite go NWA's way, but we have definitely not seen the loss of either team this season. And 80's is now in the semifinals. This is going to be a really, really fun tournament. As I personally want Team 80's in the finals. Let's get that rematch one last time. All right, but with that, from everyone here, from Jeremy, from Sandy, from Nico, from Richard, from Jay, I have been Caleb. This has been Fandom Fight. We will see you guys later tonight